you're like, okay, me no, I'm dating an Igbo woman, fine, fresh woman. You know, in the world now, if you go to the rankings, you see that Russian ladies are the most beautiful in the world. After, I think there's Russia, there's Ukraine, then there's other countries, Sweden and all of that. So you see them very elegant. You see their men, dude, I don't like their men at all. They are very less motivated. That's why most of our women, when they still come, you still see most of them still trying to either they go and marry in Moscow, like the big boys there in Moscow, like the big Russian men, or they just stay and marry one Nigerian guy or one African guy that is making a lot of money for himself, and they come together and stuff. But me, I don't believe in two black people marrying themselves in another man's land, actually. But that's not where we are going today anyways. But still, it's something that when you finally come to Russia, because I know most of you will start the application, some of you have even started already. When you finally come in, look for opportunities, because don't look that you are here, except if you have a woman already in Nigeria or you have a man in Nigeria, guys. You're now here, you are trying to date another Nigerian man in this same country, or you are a Nigerian and so far, I know they tire you. Are you not tired, bro, of Mr. Ibrahim that is in your house right now? Bro, just look for other opportunities. Like maybe look for an American man, look for a Canadian guy. You know, these guys have stash. Even if they're not going to give you money, they are going to give you status. They will give you benefits. They will give you passports and stuff like that. I'm just telling you guys, this is just an advice, right? This is not is this financial advice or something? It's just me personally, that's what I think. So if you don't have a girlfriend already in Nigeria, like you already have somebody that you're talking, because Nigerian girls in Nigeria are different from Nigerian girls in Russia, in abroad, in Obodo Ibo. When they reach that Obodo Ibo like this, their mentality changes, bro. You're no longer a human being to them. You have to either be here or you are nothing to them anymore, you know. So, or except if there was a guy now that we brought in, one of our clients. He has been here for almost 4 months now. I don't know what's going on with him. He just told me, hey, boss, you know, say code day. I say, hey, I know, say code day. If you get any students where they come from our on-air travel people, I beg, just send that to my house. Okay, no wahala now, because you are our daddy now. I will just take away your own location. Your university is Mr. Kineko Kinekon's house. So anyways, let's go into the prayer session. Lord, we thank you for this meeting. We pray, Lord, that everybody here is going to get enough knowledge, and we pray, Lord, for financial breakthrough for everybody here in Jesus' name. Amen. All right, so let's go into the meeting. So guys, firstly, before we go into the meeting, as usual, guys, we saw your questions, and we appreciate questions, because two things that question does. Number one is it helps you to know better, and number two, it helps us to also know where we can come in, because I've seen some questions that are like, okay, cool, if we can do it this way, or we can answer this way, you know, we'll be able to touch on so many people's answers, like questions, at the same time. Because when people ask questions that everybody wants to know, but me personally, because maybe I don't look into those fear, me personally may not know. You understand? That's why I love questions, because it brings my own knowledge to things that personally maybe I have not spoken about. So without further ado, let's go into the questions of the day. So let me see. Guys, if you're excited to be here, can you drop some reactions, please? All right. That's good. These are my people, always supportive. All right. So let's get right into it. Today is going to be very, very full of information. So if you know you cannot take information, just forget it. So somebody asked me, what are the process this is from Mr. Obey. So if you are here, Mr. Obey, I want you to pay attention to this. So what, Mr. Ebenezer Obey, what are the process at the Russian embassy to take before getting the visa? Okay, so that's the first question. So what are the process at the Russian embassy? So guys, firstly, before I continue, I would like you guys to know that these questions are not coming from bots or random people. They are coming from you guys. So most of you have noticed that you guys are not in the group, in the community, in the WhatsApp community. So after this call, make sure that you reach out to Bukola to add you to the official community, okay? So that you can also ask your questions freely, and we can also discuss them together as one family, okay? We're one big family, and you should not be scared of dropping your questions. So what are the process at the Russian embassy to take before getting the visa? This is a standard question. I gave it to Mr. Obey. So Mr. Obey, there are like 2-3 things that you need to really focus on, right? Number one, always remember that the fact that they are giving you a chance to come to that embassy to come and prove yourself. Because me, I don't take it as interview. Right? You're asking for the process to take before getting to the visa. You are going to do interview. So the fact that they are telling you to come all the way from your city or from Anambra or from Maduguri to come to that embassy to prove yourself, why should we give you that visa, which is called the interview? Some people, they don't interview them. I think that is why I love Russia. I've heard of many countries, guys. Guys, I was literally on a debate recently with Waka Waka Doctor, and I was hearing people saying a lot of things. Oh, they will just collect your document, they will not give you anything, and they will just, even the womb, there was a woman there, one doctor there, I don't want to reveal her name. She, after the whole call, then one of my clients was reaching out to us already. He now reached out to her. Then he came back to us and said he wants to continue with us. He said they are telling him that, bro, we are not sure of anything like this. So, bro, this thing is difficult. It's hard. You may not even hard. It's good for them to actually prepare. But the way they say is as if, bro, there's no chance for you. Don't even worry. Don't bother yourself. But if you say you still want to try, we'll still allow. So, which is something that I think I'm happy that Russia is not really doing right now. Though, of course, everything is based on God. Everything is not based on our personal strength, right? It's based on the government. It's based on the laws, the policies. It's their land now. They can do whatever they want with their land. We are here as immigrants, right? So, but one thing I want you to know is that there are processes that you need to follow. So, number one, the day you collect your invitation letter. So, guys, for those people that have actually paid and they've started their process, that they are with our new set, I'm going to be recording a video very soon that's going to touch up on everything that you guys need, because it is not until you get your invitation letter before you start making appointments, before you start doing all of these things. So you will do authentication, you will do legalization of documents. Authentication is done in the Ministry of Education. Legalization, I will explain everything, guys. Don't worry. I will break it down. But you know me for that. So without any biases or anything, you will hear what you are here for. That is why you are here with On Air Travels. That is why nobody does it better than us. And I will tell you, this is somebody that has been here for 6 years, 7 years actually. I will not say 6 years because recently it turned 7. I've been here for 7 years, so I know if I tell you go to Russia, you will go to Russia. If I say you will not go, after God, it is the government, then me, and On Air Travels, because we know what we are saying. We tell you facts. We have seen it all. It's not because I'm the most brilliant. No, it's because we've seen it. We are living it. All right. So after that legalization authentication can be done by you, right? But if you are somebody like, for example, now I will give you facts. Maybe you know that your job is very stressful, or maybe you know that maybe you are far away from the embassy and you would just like to come to Abuja, like maybe 1 week thing or 3 days thing. I don't know how long it can take. It depends on the embassy themselves. So you can now send those documents to, we have a third-party agency called J Company. So they are very, very reliable. They are capable, or actually not just reliable, also capable. So they are very functional and they can assist you in doing all of those things already, okay? So that the moment you are getting your invitation letter, you already have an appointment booked, you already have everything done. So you are just going to the embassy for your interview, all right? So those are the processes that you need to take before getting the visa. I was also going to talk about how to pass the interviews, what you need, but maybe somebody will ask that further, or I will just talk about it. But the thing is, guys, don't bother yourself. As long as you are joining our clarity sessions, as long as you are paying attention, as long as you are coming, you will definitely get a lot of information. So this person secondly, before that, there's a lady here that actually asked something, Mrs. Amarachi. She said, my brother is working in Russia, but I want to also ask if I can work too. How does that go? So the thing about Russia is that, guys, if you're coming to Russia, you should come with a mentality of what? Having skills, come with the mentality of not being lazy. And at the end of the day, you should also know that there are jobs in Russia. Don't let anybody deceive you. There are jobs in Russia. But the thing is that the opportunities that are presenting themselves now is not for people that are lazy. I will not even lie to you. Of recently, I've started to notice that trait, that so many Nigerians, they like when you give something to them in their hand like this. Like, Egbao, Teko. They want you, they will get the job. They will get that job. They will come here. You see them after some while they are done with their registration. You see them, Femi K, or they will call Bukola, or they will call Easy K, or they will call our guys. We've gotten jobs, congratulations. Some of them, we even plug them to our third-party agencies. They will get the job. They will do everything. And at the end of the day, you will now be hearing the employer complaining about them. This guy may not go to work. Number two, he may spoil something at work. There was a lady that was literally, she was caught sleeping at her job. Do I blame her? No. Do I blame the employer for sacking her? No. She now had to start looking for another job again before she was able to get another job again, which she was still caught sleeping there again. Olorun, you are leaving your father's land to come and sleep in another man's land. If you want to sleep, sleep at home. It's the truth. You guys may think I'm being strict. I'm not strict. I'm telling you that we are here, we are working, and we are working our ass off. So don't let anybody deceive you and say, you will just come, this is the work. You will just be working, you will go home, you will carry your bag. The day is bright and fair. Oh, you will march home and go and sleep. We are working hard, bro. I'm telling you guys, okay, do you want me to tell you guys now that I have not slept for the past 2 days? I'm not joking, no. I have not slept for the past 2 days. What am I doing? On Friday now, I went to, after I was done with school, I traveled. I posted that so that I posted it purposely so that you guys can see. I didn't sleep because of the fact that I missed one person's document that the notarization agency did not give me because they gave it to me early. So they posted it to my house. I went back with my money. That client now does not know that I'm going back home with my own money to go and pick his document because it is not his own problem anyways. It's not his fault. After that one, I came back. When I came back, I'm on calls, different calls. After that, I'm now also going to work. I have my what are they calling the name? Customer care job that I'm doing. Customer sales representative. That one, of course, I don't need to be there all the time. Because it's even a weekend actually, but I was just there because we have a training session now that is going on. I'm training the new students. Some of the students that came to our city from Nigeria, they've joined the company, so we are training them now. We have about more than 100 of them. So I'm the one training them. Okay, you do it, you pick the call like this, you talk to the client like this, you do it that way. Some of them are still not motivated. So nobody will buy you motivation, even if the opportunity presents itself to you like this. Okay, even if it is, but the thing is, you still are going to win with your motivation, your skills, and your personal hard work. Go out there, search for it, ask people, talk to people, do this one. You might even get a job right now, and you don't like it. You will still wait again that my school should come and do something about it, or somebody should come and do something about it. Nobody. That's one thing about abroad. You will get it too. The opportunity is there, but nobody will now teach you how to make use of those opportunity. That is why you have me. You can join our calls, and I will tell you from, I may be young, I know that many of you are older than me, right? But I will still give you facts, okay? So this person now asks, it says, secondly, is there any specific question from the VO for us to answer, or anything that might help us get the visa? From the VO, maybe this person is actually talking about from the embassy, right? So is there any specific question? I already spoke about it. I broke the embassy. I studied the algorithm of the embassy, right? And I broke it into 3 channels. I have seen so many people that have used my own explanation of the embassy to get. I've seen, in fact, thousands of people have come to Russia through just what we said personally. Because the embassy operates in a certain way. That's the truth. Everybody have ways of operating. So we studied it. We asked different questions. Okay, when you went there, what did they ask you? When those kind of things, that was how we were able to come up with the 3 standard questions that you need to be prepared for in the embassy. What is number 1? For those of you that have been following us, since you know that number 1 is what? What is your purpose for traveling to Russia? This is one of the most important questions there, because they want to know, why is this guy coming here? That's why, okay, you now see somebody going there. Okay, there was a lady now. She went there. So they were asking her, why are you traveling abroad? She said, it's my daddy that told me that I should travel abroad, so I don't really know. Do you expect the embassy to give her the visa like that when it is just your daddy that is pushing you? I'm not saying that she actually even got the visa. She got the visa. But what if the person that was answering her, or the consular, or the whatever it is that is there, is a crazy person? We've had situations with, there's a consulate that we had that time that was giving us issues back to back then. But not our own agency, actually, because we have so many people that have gone from different agencies. They will not come to us. Mr. Michael, he was the one that attended to me. I'm like, we don't start again. So, but the thing is, it is very simple, okay? So having those 3 things in mind: number 1, what is your purpose for traveling abroad to Russia? Number 2, what is your ties to home? This is a very standard question that many people feel. And your ties to home, the way you will answer as Mr. A is different from the way Mr. B will answer. I've spoken about these things times without number. The embassy questions is not a problem. Don't even stress yourself. Don't come and start thinking it's rocket science. It's not difficult. It's just that so many people are unprepared. And unpreparation is what? It will give you problems. Even if you end up passing the interview, which many people still do, because it's not everybody that will join the clarity sessions when it is vital. Some people say I'm working, some people say I'm this. But at the end of the day, what if you did not get it because of one thing that you could have done? So pay attention to what I'm saying now, guys, because I know that one day this would be you standing in front of the consulate. Number two is, what is that your ties to home? Okay, now let me give you guys a scenario, right? We have Mr. Abiola here and we have Mr. Fola here. So this is Mr. Abiola. Mr. Abiola now is saying that he has a wife, he has kids. Mr. Fola, on the other hand, is an orphan. He doesn't have anybody. Guys, who do you think will get the, what are they calling the name? The visa faster? This guy, the answer is actually Mr. Abiola, because Mr. Abiola has wife and he has kids. So they know that if he's traveling there, he's coming back one day for his wife and his kids, or he wants to bring them alongside him, maybe later, to find a way to invite them through this, their couple invitations and all of that. I hope you guys are grabbing points. If you can write it down, write it down. It's very important. These things are information you will not find anywhere. Nobody will sit you down. They will still take your payment from you. They will take your money and they will not tell you anything. They'll just say, don't worry, God will do it. We'll go and work on it. So the truth is, understand that. So Mr. Abiola has the chance, but does it mean that this orphan does not have a chance at all? No, it does not mean that. It just simply means that this orphan needs to up his game, meaning that he does not need to present to the embassy like he's an orphan. He can tell the embassy, oh, my mom is alive, my father is alive. Okay, cool. You know, he does not necessarily need to go and present his story, because nobody is going to go to his house in Enugu or in Anambra to go and confirm his mommy and his dad is alive. I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. These are simple things that people need to take note. This is how we prepare our clients. That a lot of people are shouting and making noise that it is because on air travels, it is because Femike writes email to the embassy, it is because I am talking to one consulate. The truth is, I actually know them. I know the consulate because some of them, we've met them in Moscow before. We know them personally. We know Mr. Bidemi, the one that is here in this thing, the Atitova here, the one in Moscow here. We know all of them. We know Mr. Ben. But it does not mean that what I say will influence anything, because even if I know Michael, I know Elena, I know all of them, I can speak Russian. If we speak Russian, you'll be opening your mouth. But it does not mean that I control anything. It is still their decision, the country's decision. Because what I say, what if this guy is a terrorist and we bring him into our country, kill somebody now, he goes back. They will say because Femike told Ben, or because Femike told Elena, or is it Michael, or which one of them there? So I hope you guys are getting what I'm saying. So it's not because we have one big person that is assisting, or we've seen a lot of people that have reached out to us, and you can pay 500,000. There's this visa route, there's this thing. Babami, we don't go for all of it. I used to tell people, I will tell my client personally, even some of them will go to the embassy and they'll come and meet me and tell me, say, bro, save your money. That 500,000 now, you're supposed to be adding it to your flights, or you should add it to the money where you want to use buy Gary. Maybe and you chop your Gary, maybe we happy. You are using 500 and they will go and get the visa. You see them. This person want to collect 500K from you for something that he will not do anything. You will go there and you will still go and talk. It's just what you said. He will not tell you, I'm the one that did this for you. People, the Bible said, my people are perishing because they lack knowledge. That is why I appreciate the 40-something people that are here, because it shows that you guys want that knowledge. Now to the next person. Onyenaki Chirura Ichie. This one said, how much does it take to move to Russia? I already spoke about the monetary aspect before in previous meetings, and I already told people that firstly, you send us your document, then we're going to jump eligibility calls with you, send you the cost breakdowns, and you are going to understand, because the cost breakdown now, the cost for somebody that wants to move for masters is different from the person that wants to move for BSc, for somebody that wants to do just language program, for somebody that wants to do the, a lot of things, maybe PhD, for somebody that wants to do maybe part-time course. So it's all different. So the next person is Temitokwe. Temitokwe asked, this is a good question. How is racism in Russia? This is a very standard question, because I don't think I've been asked though, but I don't think I've really, for the new guys that are joining us, I don't think I've really spoken about racism. And this is a very important thing, because you have to understand a racial view of a country. If you happen to go to a country that is racist, you will never like your stay there. So when we talk about racial stuffs, what is racism? I think the definition of racism actually matters here, right? Racism can be defined by different individuals in different ways. If it is per my own definition, guys, I have never been racially abused before in Russia. And I'm not saying this because this is what makes sense for people here to hear, or what will make sense for Mr. Temitope that asked me that question. I'm saying this because personally, this is not the first time I've advocated for Russia as per racism. Now, let me tell you what you face here constantly. There are three things or three types of people that you will meet here in Russia. Guys, number one, when I came to Russia, the first set of people I met, they call them they are the Mojna photo set of people. Mojna photo set of people. So what does Mojna photo mean is, hello, can I take a photo with you? Hello, you look so cool. Can I take a picture with you? Hello, you look so nice. Can I take a picture with you? I thought I was a celebrity when I reached Russia, because if you guys even go to, don't just listen to what I'm saying and smile. Go and do your own research too. Go to my Instagram now. I dare you there. Go there now and type Femike on air, the same on air that you are saying. Type it. You're going to see my Instagram page. Go and watch my videos. I've posted so many things. Sometimes when they want pictures with us, sometimes when a woman will even come and meet me and be like, bro, I want my kids to be mixed race. I want you as my man. So those are the people, the farmers. They are a lot. You will meet them in every angle of Russia, because they are very, very, Russia is not like America that has gotten exposed to the black culture a long time ago. Russia just started getting exposed to the black culture like 25 years ago, 20 years ago, during the life of our Egmont, them Sosoe, all of those ones that came then and all of that to come and start getting this stuff. So Russia is not really, their eyes never really open. So when you go to some places, I say when I'm even traveling sometime and I'm in the train, people will come and meet me. Oh, you look so cute. Where are you from? I say, I'm from Nigeria. They say, oh, wow, you're from Nigeria. They will speak in Russian, of course. They're like, let's take a picture with you. Motion a photo. Like, they are like that. So those are the first set of people you meet. Number two set of people you meet are the babushkas. Hey, God of mercy. Everything you want to do in life, avoid them. Babushkas are the grandmas of Russia. They are very, very, very Slavic people. What do I mean by Slavic is like the way our grandmas in Nigeria do. They are like very, very strict. They can just come and meet you on the street. Why are you not wearing a jacket in this cold? Is it because you are from Africa? You think this place is like Africa? And they will just leave. And they know born you, maybe you insult them. So you are going to face the babushka. So this is about racism. For that person that asks, I want to give you this. You will meet them oh, they hide. Except if you don't want to come out. Except if you are not going to work in Russia or you are not going to do anything. Those are the second people. So I will split them into two. The babushkas stroke the akranas. Akranas are like the security guard. In everywhere you go, they will ask you for your passport when you are going. Maybe, for example, you want to go into the hostel. Maybe you want to go into a gathering, an event. They will ask you for your passport because you are a foreigner. If you come in illegally, the police can attack them for it and sue that company. So the akranas and the babushkas are also sort of, but I don't see that as racism because normally, of course, I am not a citizen of your country, right? If provided I have my documents with me or I have a picture of it on my phone, I can show it to you. I don't have problem with that. I used to see a lot of truth. I see a lot of Nigerians, I see a lot of Africans getting problems with them, trying to fight them, trying to argue with them. Hey, I'm already here for 5 years, 6 years. I speak your language. Why are you still asking me to show you a proof of document? I'm like, bro, you are very small-minded. It's normal. It's not everywhere that is like Nigeria. That when Igbo man will come in, you can go to Lagos and you enter anywhere you want to enter. You can enter any function, hear any information you want to hear, and just run away, kill the people there, and just bomb it. Or one Liberian man will come with Ebola. So they are very protective of their own people because this is why they are Russia. This is why it is the most powerful country in the world. That is why people like America are trying to align, begging them that, bro, this war that, because America has a war with Iran now. They are begging Russia to please stop providing oil to Iran. Because they know they play. Russia is, if you enter Russia, you will know what they call power. Like, you will see how a country can be so powerful that, bro, you just feel so, you just feel safe. Like, you know that a person that does you wrong, whether you are a foreigner, they call us inostranci, whether you are an inostranci or you are a black person, you can go to the doctor, to the police officer rather, and just get angry that, bro, I don't like what this guy is doing. And they will fight for you because they believe in equality of power. So the third set of people that you are going to see in Russia are the ones that they just genuinely don't like black people. They will not assault you. They will not insult you. They will not rape. They will not ask you for anything. You self don't ask them for anything. And you may not know them because they will not want you to know them. and there's no way you want to come in contact with them, but you will see it from their reaction that this one just don't like it. Okay, for example, let me give you guys an example. In 2022, I literally had an experience with one of those people. So it's not racist for me. This guy, he told me personally that his girlfriend, na black man collect am from him, give am belle run. So since that day, if he sees another black man like this, he will just carry his leg away. He doesn't like us. He said he's not angry at you. He does not want to kill you. He doesn't want any. He just does not want anything. That a man from another country came to this country to come and impregnate his woman and run away with her. I'm not saying this thing for drama. I'm not saying this thing for you to enjoy it. I'm not saying this for you to be happy. This is not an happiness session. If you want happiness, go and listen to Ashake. What I'm saying is for everybody to sit down together and align and understand that I am going to a country that will do what that will benefit my life. I am looking at the future. I'm not just looking at the present. So if you're coming to Russia, those are the three people you will meet. The Mojna photo. Mojna photo. Can I get a photo? You will hear it from them. In fact, save this word I'm saying, Mojna photo, Mojna photo. Write it anyhow you can write it. And look at your book. It is even going to start from when you get to the airport in Moscow. After the immigration let you pass, and you are going to maybe your train station or you are going to the airport, you will see them. Mojna photo, Mojna photo. They are always there. They want pictures with you. I don't know what they are doing. Maybe they are framing it at home or they send it to their friends. I've taken a picture with an African man, a dark-skinned person. That's not my problem. I used to take the pictures with them. I was just like, sometimes I'm not in the mood. I'm like, bro, I don't want to take a picture with you. The babushkas and all of that, okay? And the third one, the ones that just genuinely don't like. But they will not harm you. They are not going to stab you. They will not kill you. It's not like, because the law, of course, happens. But the law does not control my emotion. If I don't like white, even we in Nigeria, we'll be like, Oyinbo pepe, Oyinbo pepe. We love them. We farms them. So we are in group 1. The emotional photo, the ones that want pictures with them so that they can frame it in their father's house and say, I've spoken to a white woman in my life before. So I hope you guys are getting my point. So it's not racist as per racism, where countries like Germany, for example, where they will come, they will assault you, they will harass you. Come to countries like USA, see a lot of people in US. Even USA is more racist. But Russians, they are genuinely curious. They've not seen a black person before like that. Most of them are just getting to that culture. In fact, there are so many black Russians that have never met with an African man before. And when they see you, they will farm you. They want to talk to you. They want to know your experience. They will even ask you silly questions. They can ask you, do you guys have water in Nigeria? They can ask you, are there elephants there walking on the street? They can ask you stupid things that they see on Nat Geo Wild, and the way the way the media portray us as if we are not. I don't blame the media, Sha. We accept it. We go to Twitter and we go and bant about it. So that is for Mrs. or Mr. Temitope. I hope you guys are getting these questions. So this person asked the next question. So let's see this next question. From Mr. God is too faithful. Yes, God is always faithful all the time. All the time. Okay. The person asked, guys, my phone is ringing because I bought pizza. So I'm going to be eating pizza very soon. Don't ask me to give you. I'm just very hungry. I'm not really eating like that. So, guys, this person asked me. I'm coming. Shoot. Okay. How many years does it take to get a residence permit? This is a good question. So, because I used to talk about how you can get it, how easy it is if you're a student to get it, but I don't used to talk about how long it takes to get it. So I'm going to highlight that. So firstly, guys, I want you guys to understand that the residence permit in Russia right now is one of the easiest paths as a person. But I'm not going to say that for you to come and bring that mindset of, it's just easy as paper. No. I'm saying that compared to other countries, it is a paper move. It is something that you can easily glide through, scale through. It's not as difficult because, of course, Russia right now is embracing the black community. Russia also wants to have its own. Like if you go, God of mercy, if you go to Moscow, you go to St. Petersburg, you see the black community there, you will love them. They are working. The government is even, do you know that, let me know, I don't want to talk about this update, but do you know that in Russia, if you give birth to one child, you are going to be given, let me see. Let me calculate the money. 700. That's 50. That's 10. That's 10 plus 20. That's, okay, 40. Then, okay, that's 30. Okay, 10. you are going to be given. Okay, I'm trying to calculate it because be like say I go give birth to. Yeah, I didn't know it was this huge. Ha. Okay. So now this is now they do for you. 1, 2. So you're going to be giving a sum of around, for one child, for the firstborn, they give them around 14 million naira for the first child. 14 million naira. But this is the clause. You are not going to get that money in your bank account. You can either use that money to buy a property, that's a house. That's why many of the black boys here, they are chilling, they have apartments, they are doing well, they have 2 kids, 3 kids, most of them in Moscow. Or you can use that money to send your child to school. Or you can tell them to be giving you the money, I think 10,000 rubles every month for 3-4 years like that. But me, personally, I believe in the real estate part. That's why you see many people that they came here without hope. In 1 year, they're already blown. They don't go buy house. Those are the people that invest. I'm not saying you must give birth to a kid. I'm just saying that look at the opportunity. In Nigeria, say they born you, how much they give your mama or your papa? How much they give my mama, say they born me. So even government say, if you are a criminal in Nigeria, if they find good in your house in Nigeria, they'll say it's for government. But if you are a criminal, they'll say you are no longer for the government, that the government has to punish you. So US, in the UK, you see them, they are settling with people that can give birth to them because of these documents, because of paper. If you guys understand what they call paper, that's it. See, for somebody to settle down with somebody's poison, you should know what it means for you to have paper in a country, guys. It is. I used to say that God will never allow me to see what will make me illegal in another man's country. You will be treated like shit. You can't create a bank account. You can't do anything. You are scared of police. If they arrest, bro, if they arrest you, they are deporting you, and yet they want to stay. So I tell people that go to a country where the legal pathway is not as difficult. Because as I am in Russia, guys, congratulations to me. I have this video on my YouTube. You can go and check it out, Femike. Check it. I have a residence permit in Russia, and I did not stress myself at all. In fact, all my friends in the Canadas and the UKs, they are very jealous of me. There are many people that also have agencies that they're telling me, bro, how can we start diverting our customers to where you are, bro? Because, bro, the kind of success and how easy it is for you to achieve it. Like, some people, they need 15 years to achieve what we are achieving here in 2 years, what we are achieving here in 3 years, what we are achieving here in even a year. Does it mean that the grace of God does not exist? Guys, are you following me? Follow me. Does it mean that the grace of God does not exist? It means that it exists, but in some place, the grace of God is existing for you faster. Another man will come and tell you, after 20 years, I got my residence permit, and you see everybody clapping for him in the US. Because for them, it's not even like, that guy, you try, you're 20 years. But here you see people that are even telling you, it's stressing me. You'll be like, stressing you. So, but back to the person's question. The person asked, the person said, how long does it take to get? So the thing is that, guys, I used to tell people that when you are in the language program, finish your language program. That language program is gold. See, let me tell you something. Imagine you are in another man's land. Now, you now get to, it's like, okay, let me not even use another man's land because it's already focusing on what I'm talking about. Let's say, this is how it is. For those of you that know about games, everybody must have played game, Temple Run, all of those things once in their lives, right? Let me use game. Now, imagine somebody is, okay, let me use a movie. Game is for gamers. Maybe only boys will know it, not girls. I want to generalize it so that my ladies in the house will not feel left out. So, imagine now, you are watching a movie, or you want to watch a movie rather, then before you watch that movie, there's something they call trailer. Meaning that you can watch that movie for 30 seconds to know what is in that movie. And guys, do you know that trailer has gotten some people to either watch that movie or not to watch the movie? But either way, there's a trailer. Guys, I hope you are following me. You will say wisdom. It's not wisdom. This is experience. So That trailer is there. Some people, in fact, people that are creating trailers, they know that some people will watch the trailer and they will not like the movie, but it has filtered the people that want it. That is what that Russian language preparatory department program is for. See, I've never found any gold like it before in my life. I went through the same program, so I know what I'm saying. Don't let anybody come and deceive you. Many of your agents, many of the agents that are processing Russia, number one, we were the one that brought them in. When did they come in? 4 years, 3 years ago. Number two, most of them did not even come through the language program. They did what? They came through direct programs. So they don't even know. They will not be able to advise you like somebody that knows. They will tell you, you can do this. They won't let anybody deceive you. Come and listen. Come and hear things. You will shout hallelujah at the end of the day. Like, bro, this is not even about making mouth. It's about the fact that you will come. You can watch a trailer. You can see the country from the lens of your own eyes. And they'll be treating you like somebody that is still learning, because it is like a trailer is not designed in a way that it wants to send you away. It's not like the person that the editor that is designing that trailer is like, oh, I want to do it so that everybody, they make sure they extract the best scenes of that movie for you. So if after that you still don't like it, just means that it's not your fate to watch that movie. So coming in is like you are coming out. Russia will treat you in its best possible form. Those are the times where you see people trying to get jobs that are paying them even way more than anything. But the moment you move yourself to that BSc and everything, it is easier for you to transition, because number one, you've seen things. You are already in the country. It is not from, oh, Femike said, oh, On Air Travel said, oh, one guy said, oh, one agent said, oh, one man said. It is from your own lens. It is from your own eyes. Don't let anybody take that away from you. So now, after you are done with your language program, which is the trailer, which is the the Netflix version, you will now go into the real world. That is where I tell people to start already preparing. So these are the things you will need for your residence permit. You will need your police report. You're going to need your police report. Guys, before I continue, I want to tell everybody here, congratulations for being here. You've been hearing me talking about people's questions. I know that many of you have questions. So if you want to ask your questions, there is a community, On Air Travel community. It is very exclusive. It is only for the selected few. In our groups, we have about 16 to 20 groups. But in that community, we only have about 800 people to 1,000 people there. So you can go there or ask Bukola to add you to that community, so that you can also ask your questions before every meeting, so that I can touch on it. All right. So that is for that question from the person. You get your residence permit when you already start your BSc or your MSc or your whatever it is. It is easy, because now your school can give you what they call licencia, which is the license. They will give you now. But the only thing is that the only thing you are going to suffer with, let me be very honest with you guys, in that process, that even most of us actually suffered with, is that you are going to need a police report from Nigeria, which is a clear criminal record. Now, to get that criminal record now is about, in my own time, it was 50,000 I paid for my police friend to actually send it to me. But now I heard it's about 150,000. For some people, 120,000 naira for them to just get that clearance. But that is not even where it gets worse. Where it gets worse is that it is a 3 months deadline. So make sure that before you even get your police clearance or your police report, you have all your documents ready, because the moment it comes into Russia, it is going to be legalized and all of that. And the time starts counting immediately. So that is where I used to tell even most of our clients that are coming in, and they are already asking me that can they bring their police report, can they come with their clearance and all that. I tell them, don't come in, because you will be so busy trying to settle in school, trying to get a job, trying to get your registration done, that you would actually get that 3 months over. So that is that about that. Okay. So the next question is from, let's see, from this person, which is called you. So I hope I've been able to answer the first person's question rather. So let me see. This person is called Dash Dash. That is his name. The person said, I would like to know how much are foreign students paid hourly in Russia. That's a very good question. Russians don't pay hourly, though there are some jobs that can pay you hourly actually, but it's not very rampant. Russia's jobs mostly pay people 2 times in a month, on the 15th of that month and on the 1 of the next month. That's 15 and on the 1. And they split that money into 2 because of the fact that they want it to be convenient for the student or for the person, because they know that, of course, it is not at the end of the month that you always that there are problems or there are troubles. There can be troubles today that you need. So for example, if Russia is paying you maybe 1.5 million naira per month, they are paying you base salary, that will split it into 2 for you. That's 750. So And also back to the thing I was talking about, those that want to give birth in Russia. Do you know that if you give birth to one child, 14 million naira, now the second child will be given 4 million naira. So that's almost, you are making 20 million naira from just reproduction. And why is Russia doing that? They are doing it because Russia is the largest country in the world, but their women don't want born. They're like, no. They say, no, we don't want. You see them, Russians, they can live their life without kids. So they want the reproduction to be very active. Okay. So that's for that about that. Now, this person said hourly. So I already explained that. So the person said, how safe is Russia now? I already explained about how safe is Russia with racism, with everything. So with the ongoing thing that you are hearing. So this thing now about this whole thing with Russia and Ukraine rather, guys, it is not what you think. It is very, very media propagated. I think I've been speaking to you guys now for over about 1 hour now, and you guys have not heard me say, oh yeah, take cover. A bomb is landing. Unit 2405. Right now. Because there's no how you can pretend about these things. Like, guys, I don't believe in pretense. See, genuinely, there are some people that they just don't like me. They just don't like me based on the fact that maybe one thing or the other. But I used to tell them, it's better for you to not like me than for me to now pretend to you so that you can like me. So I'll tell you facts. There's no hello, Unity Division 505. Yeah, we are excavating to the refugee camp now. Everybody's running. I would have run and leave you guys alone. Do you think I want to die? You guys, do you even know what they call war, Sha? Many people don't know what they call war. They are just talking because they've watched it on GTA, or they've watched it on what are these Spartacus, or they've watched one movie or the other that has shown them that everybody is dying. They show a specific, everybody's not, bro, all this is trash. I've been living in Russia for more than 7 years now, guys, and it's not even, we've been hearing this rumor of war. Guys, let me even tell you one funny story. There was a time, my uncle in Nigeria, literally, yeah, glory be to God, is also in Russia now. That was last year. He called me, he was crying on the phone. He said, I just saw your news now. Are you okay? He said, I'm even happy that you're even picking my call. I said, sir, talk with you won't talk, Jare. He said, I was not like that too. I said, what's going on? I was like, I'm not a disrespectful, It was like, my wife now just sent me something from listen to where she sent it from Facebook. They now sent a picture of the university that I was at the time to go and submit the document that I was submitting. I've said this story before for those that were following us from that time. They sent it, and I said, sir, don't worry. Like me, that's one thing about me. I like to show things. I said, don't worry, sir. Give me 5 minutes, just finishing with my client. 5 minutes. I will call you on video call, sir. FaceTime. He said, no, wala. I came and show him the place. He said, so it's not like that. I said, sir, don't let people start telling you things that, no. So if you have families that are actually high blood pressure, you go and tell them that when all of them have gone. So don't let anybody deceive you. This thing going on between Russia and Ukraine, let me explain it a bit to you guys. It's called a border problem. It's border dispute. Those borders, let's say that this is Nigeria and this is what? Cotonou, right? In between them, there's something we call resources. Gold, there's oil, there's diamond. These resources are borders. Ukraine, you are my younger brother. Russia is the largest country in the world. Russia has the most powerful military force. Don't let anybody deceive you otherwise. So we want you not to join the European Union, which is NATO. Because we are trying to create our own world power, meaning they even fear us. So don't create, because even without going to them, they are already coming to us to bow to us for resources. So let us not form an alliance with them. If we form this alliance with them, our resources will be easily tapped by them, meaning that it's just like if America want to kill Nigerians now, Nigeria did not give them way to come in. They now form alliance with Cotonou. Do you see that it is very easy for them to pass our border into us easily? They can infiltrate our borders easily because Cotonou now is a union of America. That was where the whole thing started. Ukraine said, no, we want to join NATO. But they said, we have resources on our borders. You are giving the Europeans, what you hide from people. They can never know. That's why many people, you see, in Russia, the standard of living is very high because they don't really relate. You will never easily see data on Russia. That's why I see so many people, they will tell me, I read something online. You are deceiving yourself. That thing that you read online is written by one non-entity. Russia really hide. Even, there are many statistics that Russia, they don't put outside there. So Don't join them. We will give you shelter. We will give you space. We will join. We add you to our Soviet Union gang. You, me, Belarus, and the other guys, Kazakhstan and the other stands, even the Poland and all of that. We are going to put you among us. Ma worry. Just do the calms. I mean, Ukraine say no. Do you guys now believe that everybody supporting Ukraine left their back? If you are going to ask a question, follow the news. Everybody left their back when the whole thing started because Russia said, no problem, they will take our borders. Ukraine were now angry. How are you going to take the borders? My oil is also there. My diamond is also there, just like your own is there. But Russia said, give me my borders now. I will lock it. I will safeguard it like the way North Korea did with theirs. When I safeguard my borders, nobody have access to my borders. So they say, hey, but what about our own things that are now in the borders? Like our own resources, our own people that are living conveniently in the borders. That's like borders like Crimea, borders like Donbass, borders like Severny, borders like that. 5 borders. So you are telling us that we should just leave them. They say no. Before you know anything, Woro see Woro. They started it. So everything that is happening is a border fight. This is my border. This is not my border. I want my resources. I don't want my resources. And you guys know resources is something that you cannot say, I want to pack all the old diamond and go to my country. No, it is always there. The oil, all these things are big stuff. This is what is giving Russia its big status, energy. That was where the whole thing started. So if you want to know something, also understand that, bro, they are just deceiving you. Don't let anybody come and start entering your head. Because who controls CNN? America. Who is controlling Al Jazeera? America. Who is controlling all this big news? BBC, UK. Which news stuff is America? Is Russia controlling? None of them. So whatever the media is whatever America wants you guys to listen to that you will listen to. They can tell you tomorrow that don't ever travel to Russia. You guys will hear it and you will stay down to their tunes because what they control the media. So somebody said, is it compulsory to learn Russia? This is still from the person that asked the question about the war. Is it compulsory to learn Russian language before commencing work? It's not compulsory to learn Russian language before commencing work. To work, you need your hands, you need your brain, you need your legs. You don't need a language. It depends on the work you're trying to achieve and trying to do. Most of the Inostrani, like most of the foreign jobs that are here, they don't necessarily need you to communicate. But I used to tell people, still try to communicate so that you can have a big edge. If you want to work a big, nice job, like for example, me now, I have a job. I'm not going to talk about that job here because it's, it's going to be, it's not a small kini job. So it's a job that I work with Russians and I help them with something with migration too in their country, like for their own people, booking. I'm already saying it anyways, booking flight, booking all this. So we need to like reach out to those clients, consult them. It's okay, when are you traveling? We can now plan for them. So it's like a top planning kind of thing. So they pay a lot of money for this, but I cannot look into that for somebody that is traveling from Nigeria to this place if I'm even going to assist, to do that because you don't know the language. So you see that now I can add that to my own portfolio. I'm already working normal jobs, but this one is giving me more money. Because me, I don't believe that there's any money that should be left on the table. If they tell me today, if you tell me now, come to my DMs and say, Femike, I have a job for you. If I don't reply you within 2 seconds. See, guys, those kind of, when I see opportunities, I don't know how my phone notification used to ring differently. Normally, if you just do tudum, this one to do tudum 4 times. I will go and check. Okay, because opportunities, many Nigerians, you come here, you see people, they are making it. You will not be in Nigeria, you come to the DN, say, hey, I don't know, I'm still scared, I'm still this thing. Opportunities are there waiting for you to actually grab them. But at the same time, you know what? Don't come with lazy mentality. Don't come with lazy. I've seen a lot of guys. They come here with laziness. They can't even network. They can't even ask questions. They will see somebody in their school that is paying. These guys that are here, they are paying their school fees. You see the guy is paying his school fees, but because you're already working in one place that they are paying you maybe a 40,000 rubles, you don't want to do anything again. You're already tired. You see him, my back. At 21, your back is already paying you. Wait till me, I can't talk. Okay. Or waiting some of our guys here that they know what they are doing. Waiting they go can't talk. So I hope you guys are getting that point. All right. So to the next question. Let's see. Who is this person? This person is, she said, how do this group work? Mrs. Chinemiriam, that's a community. It's not a group. So try to ask Bukola. She will tell you what exactly to do. it's not my job to teach people how to how to operate the group. I'm actually sorry. My own job is to control the things that the on-air travel team does. I'm still the head of operations for now, and if they find me not worthy one day, they can always dismiss me. So my own job is to control everything, oversee it, and at the end of the day, give back reports to the team. So reach out to Bukola. She will teach you how to navigate the group. It's a good question, actually. If you don't know how to do something, I've said it. We are not going to laugh at you. Just reach out to us. She will help you with that. So this person said, this person's name is Yusembomo. Said, I don't understand this person's question. Said, and I am coming over here, and I want to call work. I want to go school, come up to school, have the camera. Ha. So you need to recall, you really need to come to school. You really need to come to school. Let's not even talk about that thing. You really need to come to school. Mr. Isembomo needs to come to school. Because I don't understand your construction. Anyways, we're not laughing at this. We're just camera. How the camera relates with this? I'm not a photographer, sir. Anyways, next is JJ. The person said, I want to study medicine after the 1 year language and cultural studies. It's not cultural studies, though they will teach you about the culture, but it's not cultural studies. So how certain is it that I'm offered the medicine I want to study? That's a good question. Now, it's not even only for medicine, it is for every course. It also happened to me when I came to Russia because, guys, I was even going to Russia and I didn't know that my agents did not apply. You know, we tell people like we're applying for the language program. A lot of people are beginning to embrace the language program because they are seeing how easy it is. They are seeing the benefit. But that time, nobody even gave us information. So the guy just applied randomly to a language school in Yekaterinburg, which I give God the glory for because I believe that everything in life there's a reason for everything. Me and him, we are still in constant touch. I still really appreciate him for what he did for me. So because if I didn't fall in that language studies, my life would never be like this. I can tell you that for fact. So now, I was telling them at the embassy I was going to do medicine directly. So when I got to Russia, this is what happens when you get to Russia. As you are doing your language program, guys, your university will do two things. They will reach out to you and they will tell you, bro, where are you going next? Now, the first thing they will do is, do you want to stay with us? Maybe, for example, you want to do economics. And you are doing your language program in the University of Economics or in the University of Business Management, and they have economics in that university, you can continue with them. It's the easiest part because they don't have stress, but that university may not have your course. For example, it happened during my time. I was in the Federal University of Arts. I was not in the medical university. So what they would now do is they will contact that university. Some universities will do that for you. They'll contact some, they'll tell you to go by yourself. Some you have to do it all on your own. So they'll contact the university, tell the university that a student is coming from their school to submit his document. When you do your submission, they will tell you to write some, it depends. They can tell you to write some exams. They can tell you something. They can tell you to just do an interview. During my time, it was an exam, which I passed. It's not a difficult thing. It was online, so I was just gliding through it. I passed. And I had so many people that told me that they even cheated in the exams, though they were in Nigeria, though. The ones that came from Nigeria directly. So because they said they were doing it on their laptop and it was not really stuff. But me, I was in the school doing mine. I did mine directly with the school, so I was not able to even, but I still tell you that even with the fact that I've been in the language program for some few months, my brain was already gone now. I didn't know anything, but I still passed the exam with flying. I was even number 2 in the IS, like that actually passed. I did very well because, bro, are you comparing Oyinbo sense to our own sense? When that one start? You want to compare Oyinbo, man? Do you know what it be Nigeria? Nigeria, I can give it to you guys, though. On education, we know they play. We know they carry last. You see many of the guys here that are building stuff in their research teams. You see boys that are doing good, doing really well, assisting their professors, supporting their research, writing theses, becoming lecturers. There's even a guy, Sulaiman. I'm planning on bringing him to this call. This guy is a lecturer in a university, federal university in Russia. These are boys that know what they are doing. He says if he writes one publication, they give him nothing less than 5 to 6 million naira per publication. That is how he makes his own money. He can write like 10, he can write 12, depending on his capabilities. So for those of you that know about theses and all of these publications, you know what I'm talking about. So that is that about that. Not to say that you after the language, you cannot get what you want. You can get it. You just, after you are done, you go to the school, go and submit your document there. Some school will ask you, they will interview you there. They will interview right there and you are already with them. Because the thing is that compared to coming from Nigeria directly, it is easier because you're already in the country, so they already know you, they already see your face. They're like, okay, fine, this is it. They will just explain the things to you and you can get it the way you want to get it. So This person said, um, thank you, Lion in Judah said, thank you, Femike, for all you do. Thank you very much for appreciating me. Thank you very much. I see a lot of thank you messages every day. Guys, I don't take it for granted because sometimes I'm really sick, but I'm like, sometimes I'm even really busy. I'm like, no, I have to give back to the people as much as I can, as God helps me. And I know that even tomorrow I'm not in this position. I know that tomorrow you guys will still look up and say, yeah, there was this guy that was advocating and trying to better our lives in his own little way. If I had money, I would have given you guys, but this is what I have and this is how I can do it. So give it to you guys that way. So please, when is this person said, clearly you are very passionate about On Air Travels. That's the truth. I love my company. I love the team members. I love them so much. They are very capable. They are very efficient. So she said, please, when is application for language class starting and how long is the program? That's a good question. So guys, the application has started already. If you're coming for the from September, October, November, and all of that, you have to already start your process now. Okay, because in Russia there are different sets, there are different things. See, there are different things we are going to do. So many people think when we document, though a lot of you guys will come and realize it, right? But when we take document, it's just a whole glide through. Like there's a lot that goes into this that the eyes cannot even tell, or the mouth cannot tell, rather, or the eyes cannot, the mouth cannot tell. Sorry. So I used to tell people that start immediately, and we are telling you that we are the only agency, right, that is even telling you that you can start with your installment money, small, gradually. Somebody yesterday now started with a ridiculous amount of money. He said that according to him, he said his father has cancer and his father is dying. So if his father did not end up dying, he will now send the remaining money for his treatment to us. I'm like, bro, well, I'm not saying your father should die or should not die, but God is there. God is there. If God sees your heart that you really want this, it will definitely pave way for you. That is what many people don't know. They don't know that the moment you start something, it is not because you are a fool. Don't many people think it's because of foolishness. I'm just a fool. If you are a fool, you will not be here. I used to tell people that. If you are a fool, like you don't know what you are doing, you will never be here in the first place. You would have left. You will not even be talking to me. You would have gone to look for one guy that many people, they will scam them, they will not come back. So for you to even be finding information, it shows that you know what you are doing. You want information. You're not ignorant. Ignorance is going to kill you at the end of the day if you're ignorant. And you guys are not walking that path. So I tell people that, bro, you guys are even smart coming here to come and find those information. So the best thing and the most important is that Russia itself can give admission across. Tomorrow we can see one school that will just say, oh, we are in Samara, oh, we have opened, oh yeah, On Air Travels, you have how many students? We say, oh, we have 500 students right now. Oh, we can take 40 of them, send 40 that matches this so requirement. This is our eligibility phase. If they pass it, we are going to take all of them. That's it. I'm traveling the next day. What's even the next day? Guys, if I see a message like that right now, which I see it like 2-3 times in a week, I'm going on the next train to the neighboring city to go and post mails, or I'm going to that city the next morning. Okay, you guys, we ask, but Femike, you are a medical student. How are you combining school with all of these things? Is it that it is that easy? It is not that easy. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but the deal is the deal. The job is the job. Sometimes I even miss classes. Sometimes, very, very few times where I miss classes for this because our classes start in the morning. I'll travel. Just tell them, oh, I'm going to come for the retake of the class in the evening. It affects me, but why not? So, how long is the program, which is the language program? So it depends. Some universities can do their language program for 6 months. Some can do it for 8 months. Some can do it for a year. Some can even do it for more. It all depends. I've seen somebody that came to Russia and the guy kept renewing his language program every year. Sorry, guys. He kept renewing his So he kept renewing his language program every year. Like he was just doing language over and over. He was just paying for language. He was working, paying for his language. He was working, just chilling. I said, bro, go and do BSc. He said, bro, I'm not interested in that BSc. I'm here to work. So possibly discuss the tuition fee, just an overview of the program. So the tuition actually varies. That's why I cannot really discuss. Like if I tell you something like this, I'm not really going to be sure because you that you're doing BSc, you cannot be expecting to be paying the same amount to somebody that's doing MSc in a certain program. MSc is 2 years in Russia, BSc is 4 years to 6 years in Russia, depending on the course. There are many things that goes into these things than what meets the highs. What I just know is that Russia is a big opportunity right now for foreigners, especially people from Nigeria. We have on here Ghana, we have on here Uganda, we have on here South Africa, we have on here Zimbabwe, we have on here Zambia, and we have other countries. But whenever I'm talking to the Nigerian people, because this is my roots, I know what I'm talking about, because me, myself, I'm in Nigeria and I've struggled. So when I see opportunity that is presenting itself, I go all in, trying to change my own story. So the next person asks, there any vocational program in Russia, and are they open to accepting international students? That's a very good question. So in Russia is not like Japan and all of those places. So Russia, I'm not going to lie to you, I've not really looked into vocational programs in Russia. But what I know is that you can do your language program, and when you are done, you personally look into that. See, when you are done with your language program, there are many options in front of you. You can either decide to apply for a scholarship. It's not going to be as difficult as when you are in Nigeria, because now you are here. Number two, you can either decide that, oh, okay, I want to be renewing my language, like the other guy I talked to you guys about, and just be working permanently. I don't really care about much. I'll just be going to my classes after my classes, because the language program is very chill as compared to BScs and all of that. Though some BSc courses are chill. So you can just be renewing it, be paying, be just doing your things. But that one is just, the only thing I don't like about that is that it may not necessarily guarantee you a pathway to your residence permit faster. Because you have to be there for like about 3-4 years if you are doing just the language program. But if you, after the language program, immediately transition to BSc or MSc, I used to advise people to do it fast, because we don't know what the law can say tomorrow. I'm saying what I know today, because I don't control anything. I am just an agent. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. I'm also just like you, but the only good thing is I came here years back and I know more because I'm in the system. So anything can happen. It's not my father's land. So, but what I'm saying is that right now people are benefiting, and that's why I used to say the best time to come is fast. Quickly enter, benefit whatever you can benefit. Leave the rest for the remaining crumbs, the remaining breadcrumbs for the ones that are coming after. So that you will not be hearing stories that 4 years later, when you are now finally prepared to come, you will not be seeing people that are younger than you already driving cars when you are just starting immediately from the beginning, from the scratch. So this person, that is for that person, Lion in Judah. Thank you very much for the appreciation. Thank you very much for reaching out. And Big Rom is the one for the vocational program. So for vocational programs, I already said it, that they are not like Japan. So I don't know, but I can look into that for you. But the thing is that for those of the people that even told us from the beginning that they wanted that vocational program, because I've seen some people like that, we did not necessarily do it for them. They came by themselves to come and process it. They even got other opportunities. And if it is that is still with you, you can actually, or that still resonates with you, you can go for it. So the next question is from one of my very, very good friend. Let me see his question. Let me zoom it. So he said, hello, Mr. Femike. This is from Wales. Mr. Wales, how far? Mr. Wale, that's my very, very good friend there. So on Thursday, is our client actually. On Thursday, you explained that we need to get original transcript, not student copy for visa application. Original copy is only sent to institutions like schools, Ministry of Education, etc. How do we go about it, sir? So that's a very good question. So there are two ways to go about this, according to my experience. You know, Femike always has experience, right? Firstly, is to tell your school that it is needed in the embassy. That's the first option, first position that you can put yourself. Tell the university that it is needed in the embassy. Secondly is the one that I used to tell my client. That one is the cheat code that I'm going to give to only you guys that are here right now. My on-air Nigerians. That one is something that you guys may already know, but some people still don't know this. You go to the school and tell them that, oh, you got a job somewhere and they need your transcript for it. I swear to God, they are going to ask you for an email address, and you tell them this is the work email address. You just look for a work. You can write to any company and tell them that you want to get a transcript, or write to a friend, or create an email address that has a company's name, and they will send it to that email address. But they will ask you for money, because we have thousands of clients from Nigeria. We have thousands of clients. I'm not saying that, Abi, you're not going to say rather that all of them just add their transcript easy. No, some of them also went through this. This is a question I get very often, like, Femike, for me, now my student copy, I use apply for una side. What do I do now? So I tell them, use that work thing. Tell them that, oh, you got a job somewhere and they need to review your document, your transcript, and then, or you can look for another very, very important stuff. And they will ask you for the email, you give it to them, and they'll read that for you. So next question is from This is a good question from Mr. Fredman. So he says, sorry guys that I'm waiting because I'm waiting for it to load actually. So because I'm on the call and I'm also using my phone at the same time. So it says, it said, please, how long is it going to take before I get invitation letter after paying in some good amount of money? So this is a good one. So when it comes to invitation letter, it is dependent on the immigration actually. But the thing is that we ourselves as an agency, we will try our best to immediately send your documents around. So for some people, invitation letter can take 3 months. For some people, it can take even lesser. For some people, it can take 4 months. For some people, I've seen people that it has taken 5 to 6 months for before. But the thing is that it's not like the invitation letter is the one taking the 6 month. It's just that that 6 month that is like an extreme time. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. It's like a very extreme time. So it depends. There are some people, the school will take so long. Like it can even pass that 6 months. So, but what we used to do is that we used to try our best that immediately you get us documents, we submit it because admission letter is different from invitation letter. So it just depends. So some schools, they are very fast. Some schools are just very slow with their process. But the thing is that they will always carry us along. And as they're carrying us along, we are also following up with them so that immediately they give the invitation, you are going straight up to the embassy. Because one thing I noticed about Russia is that no matter the time that you're going to get your invitation letter, so because most of our clients, we used to have rare cases, of course, that would take some few times, some even months. And some people, I've seen somebody that we applied that day, like almost a month, is already talking about going to the embassy. It happens. This kind of things also happen. So what I used to say is that you firstly send us your document that will go, we review it, we send it to the school, and the school will tell us what they can do about it, and they will be able to know. But everybody that is starting now, we are looking at September set for them. So of course, before that time, things should be ready. September, October, November, December, one of those times actually, because so many schools sometimes they can delay their own resumptions and all of that. But before those times, you will definitely be getting a letter by God's grace. So this person said, Grace, uh, Grace, I'm coming on. Grace Omaraye said, hello, good evening. I don't really have a destination in mind, but could you link me up with a country I can likely relocate to and possibly start working? So you don't have a destination in mind, Mrs. Grace Omaraye or Omaraye. I don't know. I'm sorry, man, for the mispronunciation. But if you are talking about the country, I know about Russia. I don't know about other countries. I know, but I don't know how to process them because I'm not interested in them. I can tell you that the best country right now is Russia. So if you want to come to Russia, let me know. So this one said, his name is Toby For Real. He said, Mr. Toby For Real said, can somebody with hepatitis B come to Canada? Sir, I did not tell you that we are doing Canada. Maybe there's a mismatch of information somewhere. So we are not doing Canada. So I don't know about that information. So you can reach out to a Canadian agent that you trust. Make sure that you trust them to help you with that. So this person said, hello, Femike, good evening. My name is Angel. I want to ask if I get the language course now and I am to start by September, what of if I travel by June, like travel early for the summer school, then September? The thing is, that's a good one, but I don't used to advise people to travel early because your travel is based on your invitation letter. There was a lady now that actually reached out to us. That was like last year, May. She got an invitation in June. Sorry, in July rather. That was with the university because there are a lot of university, a lot of different processes and immigration. So when she got it, she was telling me that can she travel immediately, like in that July, so that she and the school said there's no problem. They are comfortable with her traveling in July because the school, of course, they're still on break, so they have to put you in the hostel. And most of them have gone on like vacation. That's why I don't advise people to travel like before the school resumes because most of the people that will really, really help you would have gone on vacation. But still, if that is the only thing that is important that you can do, why not put in the work and you're going to get it? Or get your flight and come. That's not the problem. You're not going to die anyways. This one said, his name is Sandal. How can I the opportunity to fly abroad? How can I the opportunity to fly abroad? I don't know. There's no answer to your question, Mr. Sandal. I don't know how can I the opportunity to travel abroad. Even me, how can I the opportunity to also travel abroad? But anyways, guys, I hope everybody here have learned one thing or the other. If you've really learned something, can you drop some reactions, please? Guys, my pizza. Where is my pizza? Ah, Did they cancel my pizza? Seems they canceled it. They canceled my, and I've been waiting for this pizza. They canceled it because I didn't come outside to pay. Go see wala. I will eat tangerine. Maybe every time we go chop pizza now. All right, so I hope you guys have been able to learn one or two things about this whole journey of traveling abroad. Guys, don't let anybody pressure you. Me, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. Don't let anybody even pressure you. Don't let anybody make you feel like you're less of a person. Don't let anybody make you feel like you cannot be opportune to do bigger things. Even if it is not, I used to say, even if you are not Dangote, even if you are not Tedola, we are not. It is not our choice or our decision that we are not born in a rich family. And for those of you that are born in a rich family, is it your decision? It's not your decision, of course. It is God that places everybody. But God also gave us the inbuilt ability to make ourselves billionaires, to make ourselves millionaires, right? Even if you still want to pass on that, God is giving you an opportunity now to relocate, to go and start a life where you are not going to regret. And I'm sure that by God's grace, everything will be fine. So guys, if you want to start your application, we've been giving discounts and we are still giving discounts. It's just that the thing is that the discounts keep reducing. For those that applied last week, their discount is going to be bigger than those that are applying now. So the discount is still there, but it's not as big as before. But before the discounts will not be there anymore. What are we doing these discounts for? Is to support people. Many of our on-air family that finally travel, our Nigerians that came here through us, came to our discount packages. That's our only way of giving to the environment. These discounts, they come from the fact that we submit documents in bulk. So sometimes school can give us maybe 1 or 2 people slots. Okay. So instead of us just taking the whole discounts for 1 or 2 people, we'll just take it, we'll share it, we'll spread it. So in a week, we can give maybe out of 100 people, we can give maybe 10 people discount, we can give maybe 15 people. But today we're going to be giving only 5 people discount. It's a small discount, but it will help you in the process. So you have to, all you need to do is you reach out to, sorry guys that I'm eating, I'm very hungry. I started this meeting without food. So you can reach out to our customer support. Let me give you guys the number for our customer support. That's Bukola. And tell her that you want to book a call with me now. That's if you're ready to start. If you're ready to start the process immediately, we are going to give you a discount. That's if you are starting immediately. And we're also going to explain the process to you so that you understand it better. And we can start with, you can start instrumentally, like with gradually, like if you know you can pay 50% to start, okay. If you know that your own is 10%, no wahala. The thing is, you are still going to pay it anyway. So why should we delay you from succeeding when we could literally assist you right now? So it's our own little way of giving to you guys, giving to the environment. But anyways, back to what I'm saying. Nobody came to this life and just started saying, oh, I'm going to travel tomorrow, and that's it. Traveling takes a lot of, effort, your own timing, prayers, and also trusting and going with a trusted agency, not just an agency. That's why I used to just laugh when somebody would come and make me, I've been scammed, I've been this. Number one, I will ask you, did you sign a contract? They say no. Did you sign any maybe personal application form? No. They will ask you, do you have any policy or anything? They say no. How will they not scam you? So you guys know that on-air travels is the best in the industry, in the game of Russia right now. I don't know about the future, or maybe we are going to specialize on other countries. But for now, it is Russia that we know how to do, because I live here, I study here, and I have first-hand information from here. I will not tell you guys that you should come and start something that at the end of the day, you'll now be like, oh my God. So I hope the Lord will always be with us. Of course, I'm not the one that's going to decide your situation, but at least from the little I see and from the people we've brought in, as of right now, presently, they are doing really well. And I know that the grace, the power to do well in life, the Lord will put it into us. So guys, I'm very disappointed that my pizza did not come. I was excited for my pizza, I swear. But they say things happen for a reason. So I've been saying I want to go to the gym for 50 years now. I've not gone to the gym. Anyways, guys, I'm going to show you guys around again on Tuesday. So many people like the meeting we had on Tuesday, last week Tuesday. When I went outside, I started showing you guys around. I'm going to do it again. Don't worry. You guys, don't worry. If it is that information, I will overload you with information. Useful information. There's information and there's also information. the useful ones that you need. I will filter it and I will answer it to you guys. And I hope that the power, the strength to be able to also lead without falling, the Lord will give it to us at Honor Travels. So, guys, I think basically that will be it. So, if you know you want to start the process, we are promising, I don't used to say what will not do, a discount. So, the discount is for only 5 people. So, reach out to the number I dropped. That's Bukola's number. Wait, let me even see if I dropped the right number. Because I was eating. Oh, God. I dropped the wrong number. That was that's my own number I'm dropping, like my personal line. It means God just wanted to filter people, because as some people saw that number, they already left the call to go and start calling it. Where's my discount, sir? It seems God wants you guys that are here to get the discount because you guys talk around. So I've sent the number now. That's the number of Bukola. You can reach out to her. 5 people only. I'm not saying 5 people should reach out to. I'm saying that 5 people only will be considered for the discounts tonight. So the next week again, maybe we announce other discounts, maybe, but it will be smaller. So give you guys the discounts. I want to start. So guys, if you have any questions, you can also tell Bukola to add you to the community so that you can join our community and ask questions also, so that you will not just be the one that listens, you will also be the one that asks. So that when I mention your name, you can also smile and say that, that's my question. This man actually paid attention to me. So guys, so since you guys are still with me, I don't want to leave me. You want to be like saying when I want to chop my small tangerine with me. I will just tell you guys something before I leave. Be strong and be patient and understand that in life, wherever you are right now, you can say it that, it's God that wants me to be there. It's the truth. But God also wants us to succeed. God also wants you to do good things. God also wants you to relocate. It's just you yourself that need to do what, work towards that. And I used to tell people, I say, see, in this life, the journey of 1,000 miles, it begins with a small step. This is my own personal story. If you can leave, if you want to leave, after this, I'm just going to pray, and that's it. So if you want to leave, if you have something you are doing, you can do for it. But if you know you want to still hear me, no wahala. My own journey, we didn't even have money. We were selling things in the house. We sold our TV, we sold rice, church rice that I wanted to use for I've told you guys the story before. They wanted to use it for New Year's. We sold it so that I could travel, So I will never say, that's why I don't really understand people when they say, I don't have it easy. It's not easy for me. That's why I don't want to, bro. I know, I understand the situation, but it was also not really easy for me to go. I cannot live my life to be looking at that way now. So I'm promising you guys that, thank God that I posted the wrong number. It shows that God just wanted it like that. For only the 5 people that are going to reach out to Bukola, we can schedule a call with you guys right now, so that you can start the process. That's if you've seen the cost breakdown. So we'll give you guys a discount and we'll start the process for you immediately. So guys, without wasting much of your time, Lord Jesus, we thank you for this meeting. We pray, Lord, that the people here are financially blessed. We also pray for wisdom, pray for knowledge, pray for understanding, so that the people can understand what we've just said now. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for answered prayers. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen, amen, amen. In Jesus' name. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. All right, guys. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.